Welcome back to the Optima Method. I'm Saskia Munn, founder of Optima Operations Consulting, and every week we talk about building systems, structure, and operational foundation that help businesses scale without chaos. Today's episode is one that's incredibly personal because it changed the way I think about business completely. We're talking about why vision always comes before strategy. I think one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs make is believing they need better strategy, a better marketing strategy, a better social media strategy, better pricing, or even better sales. But after spending years leading enterprise implementations for Fortune level organizations and now building my own business, I realized something that nobody really talks about. Most people don't have a strategy problem. They have a vision problem. And strategy can never fix a vision that's unclear. I want to take you back to when I first started Optima Operations Consulting. Like many entrepreneurs, I thought I needed everything figured out immediately. I worried about the logos, the brand color, my website, social media, the courses, the templates, the pricing, podcasts, the YouTube, the Instagram, the Pinterest. The list never ended. Every day I'd open Instagram and see yet another amazing expert tell me I needed a different strategy. Someone said, you need webinars. Another said, you need paid ads. Someone else said, you need a high ticket offer. Then someone else said, no, you need a low ticket membership. Every strategy sounded convincing. Every strategy worked for them. But I found myself asking a question that completely changed everything. Where exactly am I trying to go? Not next month, not next quarter, but 5 years from now, 10 years from now. What kind of business am I actually building? Because if I couldn't answer that question, how could I possibly know which strategy was right for me? One of the things I learned working in enterprise organization is something surprisingly simple. Every successful implementation starts with the end in mind. Nobody says, let's build random processes and hope that they work. Instead, they ask, what are we trying to accomplish? The systems follow, the governance follow, the documentation follows, the technology follows. Vision comes first. Execution comes second. Yet entrepreneurs often do the opposite. We buy software before understanding our workflows. We hire before defining expectations. We build websites before defining our audience. We create content before defining our message. We're building strategies without knowing where the road leads. Vision is more than a mission statement hanging on your office wall. Vision answers questions like, who do I want to serve? What kind of business do I want to own? How do I want my life to look? How many hours do I want to work? Do I want employees? Do I want freedom? Do I want impact? Do I want to build something my children could one day inherit? Those answers determine everything else because strategy isn't about doing more. It's about deciding what not to do. That's one of the hardest lessons I've learned. Every opportunity isn't your opportunity. Every trend isn't your trend. Every viral idea doesn't belong in your business. As a wife, as a mom of 3 boys, someone balancing a full-time career while building a business, vision became even more important because I realized I wasn't building a business simply to make money. I was building freedom. I wanted to be at the soccer games, school events, family dinners, vacations without checking email every 5 minutes. I didn't want my business to own me. I wanted to build systems so my business could support my life and not replace it. That realization changed every decision I made. It changed what products I created. It changed the clients I accepted. It changed how I would spend my mornings. And it even changed how I measured success. Success wasn't working 80 hours a week. Success became building something sustainable because what good is building your dream business if it costs the life you wanted to build it for? So if you're listening today, I want you to pause before writing another business plan, before creating another marketing strategy, before buying another course. Ask yourself these questions. What does success actually look like? Why am I building this business? Who am I trying to become? What impact do I want to leave? What kind of lifestyle am I designing? Once those answers become crystal clear, everything else becomes easier. Your marketing becomes easier. Hiring becomes easier. Delegation becomes easier. Operations become easier. Even saying no becomes easier because now you have a filter. Does this move me towards my vision or away from it? One thing my husband has asked me more than once is, why do you spend so much time planning? And that's a fair question. From the outside, it probably looks like I'm constantly documenting, organizing, and writing things down. I literally have my notebook here with a lot of notes. But here's what he actually eventually realized. I'm not planning because I love planning. I'm planning because I know exactly where I'm trying to go. Vision creates priorities. Priorities create systems. Systems create consistency. Consistency creates results. And that's exactly how businesses scale. Not by working harder, but by becoming extremely clear. So if this episode made you realize you've been working on a strategy before a vision, I have something that can help you. I've created a free business foundation assessment designed to help you identify the biggest gaps in your business before they become expensive problems. In just a few minutes, you'll gain clarity on where your business stands today and the next steps to build a stronger operational foundation. Download the free assessment, use the link in the show notes, or visit our website. If this episode encouraged you, I'd appreciate if you did subscribe, leave a review, and share with another entrepreneur who's working hard to build something meaningful. Remember, you don't build a successful business by chasing every strategy. You build it by creating a vision so clear that every strategy has a purpose. Until next week, keep building the foundation today so you can scale tomorrow.